The oceans of Valaris 9 shimmered beneath three suns, their surface calm and deceptively serene. But just beneath the glittering waves, a deadly undertow swirled a force that even native species avoided during certain tidal cycles. Lieutenant Adam Raines didn't know that. He was part of a Terran diplomatic delegation to Valaris 9, one of the first humans invited to visit the aquatic cities of the Nuralai, a graceful, amphibious species known for their elegance and their xenophobic caution. Adam had wandered from the formal reception, trading stuffy speeches for a quiet walk along the floating promenade. The ocean, alien as it was, reminded him of Earth. He was watching the horizon when a sharp, high-pitched cry pierced the air. He turned and saw the splash. A figure had fallen from one of the upper platforms, small, slender, and unmistakably Nuralai. She flailed briefly before the currents pulled her under. No one moved. The Nuralai around him froze, not from apathy, but fear. "She's caught in the undertow," someone shouted in accented Terran. "She won't survive." Adam was already moving. He tore off his jacket, sprinted to the edge, and dove headfirst into the water. Under the surface, everything was chaos. The girl, blue-skinned, gilled, and visibly young, was being dragged deeper by invisible force currents. Her limbs fluttered weakly, gills pumping erratically. She wasn't swimming, she was drowning. Adam kicked harder, pushing against the unnatural pull. His lungs burned, but he didn't stop. He reached her, wrapped an arm around her narrow torso, and kicked upwards. His strength fought the current. His will defied it. 30 seconds later, he broke the surface, gasping, holding her tightly. A Nuralai rescue crew finally dove in, pulling them both to safety. Adam lay on the platform, coughing water from his lungs. Around him, the crowd stared in stunned silence. The girl sputtered, then breathed. Alive. And for the first time in Valaris 9's history, a human was greeted not with caution but reverence. Her name was Sci-fi, daughter of Nuralai High Consul Marithis, their political and spiritual leader. Adam, still recovering in a medical pod, was summoned to the capital Shell Palace the next day. "You risked your life for my daughter," the consul said, tall and luminous in iridescent robes. Without hesitation. "You knew the current could kill you." Adam shrugged. Didn't have time to think. She needed help. The consul tilted his head. "We've watched humanity for decades. We've studied your wars, your ambition, your stubbornness. But no one warned us about your compassion." Adam smiled faintly. "It's not in most tactical manuals." Sci-fi stepped forward, wearing a flowing sea silk robe. She looked younger now, but her eyes held depth ancient for her age. "I owe you my life," she said softly, "and that means something very sacred to my people." Adam blinked. "What do you mean?" The consul gave a knowing look. "Among our kind, to save a life, especially that of a bonded heir, invokes the ritual of Ithkai." "That sounds like a lot of syllables." "It means," Sci-fi interrupted, blushing faintly blue, "that I am honor-bound to offer you a gift that matches the value of what you gave." Adam raised an eyebrow. "And what would that be?" The consul's tendrils fluttered. "Her trust, her alliance, her future." The galaxy wasn't ready for the announcement. A few weeks later, news channels across the sectors exploded with headlines. "Human-Terran officer enters life bond with Nuralai royal heir." From rescue to alliance, how compassion forged the first human-aquatic treaty. Love beneath the waves. Galactic reactions pour in. But behind the political storm, Adam and Sci-fi simply spent time together learning, laughing, bridging worlds. For the Nuralai, who had long mistrusted surface dwellers, Adam's selfless act shattered centuries of fear. And for humanity, the unexpected alliance with the aquatic race opened access to technology, star routes, and deep ocean sciences previously beyond their wildest reach. The reward he received wasn't just political. It was connection, an emotional bond formed through instinct, courage, and empathy. Years later, when asked how the alliance began, Adam would simply say, "I saw someone drowning, so I jumped." And somewhere in the halls of Valaris 9, Soleil would smile, her hand in his, as a new era unfolded, built not on conquest, but on a human moment of heart,